Thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope everyone is doing really well. After almost 4 years of avoiding getting sick, I have finally fallen victim to COVID. This happened a few months ago, but ironically, as I am recording this, I am sick. Not with COVID, but just sick again. So, funny how that worked out. Anyway, being sick is never fun. Feeling trapped at home is never fun. Having no energy or motivation to do anything is never fun, especially when you are struggling through eating disorder recovery. Being sick can feel like a huge setback, and the anxiety of backsliding into the eating disorder can seem inevitable. So many different thoughts like, I can't work out, or I can't go to the gym, I shouldn't eat that much, I'm bored, I feel lazy, I feel useless, I used to binge when I felt that way, but I can't, but I want to, but I shouldn't, I feel like shit. I'm unproductive, and that makes me feel like a failure, and that deserves punishment, aka eat less, eat more, binge, purge, repeat. Despite how far I've come in my recovery, I still have these thoughts. There have been times in the past when I've gotten sick and haven't had these thoughts. I have been able to have that inner dialogue with myself and think, your body is burnt out, your body is struggling, it needs to recover, it needs rest. And it's easy, it's simple, it's straightforward, and I can wake up in the morning unable to go to the gym because I'm sick and feel fine about it because I know I'm doing what's best for my body. But this time, maybe it was because it was my first go at having COVID, that all those negative thoughts came flooding back. But at the same time, I tried my best to view it as an opportunity to do the things around the house, the projects, the hobbies that I haven't had the time just with my life to focus on. Okay, I didn't have the energy to film videos, but I do have the energy to work on a sewing project. I don't have the energy to work out, but I do have the energy to sit quietly and read or work on an arts and craft project like painting. These are opportunities to revisit lost interests. I think that's a helpful way to view being sick and being stuck at home, unable to go about your normal routine, which is super scary, especially for me and people who like me. Structure keeps us grounded, and when that structure is ripped apart, we feel ripped apart. And it's frightening because we don't know, but at the same time, we do know. The gym is going to be there when we're well again. Working out is going to be there. Everything is going to be there when we are feeling better. It's not lost. It's not forever. This is not what life is going to be like trapped at home. We're going to be able to leave and have energy and motivation again. That doesn't mean that we fall back into poor habits. We have to take care of ourselves, especially when we are not feeling well. That is prime time for the eating disorder to try and creep back in, and that is when we need to be the strongest and fight the hardest. And by the time I was feeling better and my fever was dropping, I felt like I could do this, like it was gonna be okay, and I came to terms with this is what my body needs right now is rest. And so while I'm recording this, like I mentioned, I am sick again. I took a week off from the gym because I knew it's what I needed. I was just burned out, and through therapy, I find that I carry stress and trauma physically in my body, and my body was done for that week. It needed to rest, and that is what I needed to give it. And by doing that, even when I'm having those negative thoughts, I also have the thought that this is what's best. This is what's going to drive my recovery. This is what's going to kill the eating disorder voice. So I think whatever message you get from this video, I hope it's a positive one. And I hope that you enjoyed it and maybe it gave you a new perspective on how to face being sick when it's hard to face ourselves sometimes. Anyway, thank you so much for clicking on the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you did not enjoy it, you can give it a thumbs down. That is cool too. I do not mind. If you have any comments, questions, video suggestions, anything at all, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. Be sure to go follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you next time. Bye!